Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm just giving an end of the year review kind of thing of my channel and tanks more specifically, I guess. And this is basically I'm just gone through a few tank lines this year. Just ones that have kind of been released over the last few years gradually, and I've kind of not bothered to go down them and then decided like I kind of want to see what these tank lines are like. So obviously this is the tier 10 new tier 10 American Heavy. It hasn't been a bad line at all. The tier 6 is probably my favorite. The tier 10 is not bad. The whole line kind of suffers from penetration issues, which is quite a big issue to be fair. But yeah, this has probably been my favorite line to go down, apart from the German light tanks, which I've just finished as well. Yeah, so in general it's been an okay year for me. In general in World of Tanks, had some ups and downs. Had the big update this year, and in general I liked it. Had a couple issues with it. Just generally, I think the nerfing, the accuracy in general, it was pretty bad. It just leads to more frustration, leads to more luck when it comes to how well you do in a game. As you can see, I'm struggling with a tier 8 here, and I'm a tier 10. Bit annoying, but there you go. Like I said, the penetration's quite annoying in this. But yeah, it's I mean, the crew changes and things like that have been great. Like I said, overall it's been pretty good. We've had some old maps returning. We had a couple of new maps as well, which is nice. Yeah, it's been fine. Again, like I said, the accuracy nerfs has been a pain. It makes the games last longer, but I just don't see why they can't just adjust the amount of hit points people have, rather than just making it more luck when you're playing a game, whether you win or lose. Just seems silly to me. But yeah, there we go. It is what it is. And in general, it's been a good year. I've played a lot of good games. I just finished Stray, which was a very, very good game. I played Assassin's Creed Shadows, which was an alright game. I had fun. I put a lot of time into it, but I mean, it wasn't the best game in the world. It was a disappointing year as well, I guess, in general, mainly because my favourite game is of all time is Final Fantasy VII. I played the second part of the remake and I was very disappointed. So much so that I never finished it. Put over 100 hours into it, but just really disappointing. I don't really think that I know what they were playing at with the remakes, to be honest. Just so disappointing, especially when there's been there's the argument that's you got an update for modern audiences and stuff like that, and got to make it more current gen, and it's just like, well, yeah, but so most of the best remakes have been just almost one for one remakes, like the Resident Evil series. They've been very popular. All they've done is updated a bit of the graphics, obviously, and things like that, really. Just one for one, pretty much. Obviously, the obvious things that could use an update, they've updated, and it's fine. And I felt like that's exactly what they should have done with Final Fantasy VII. Very disappointed. Like all this, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was just full of mini games and stuff that just took away from the world building, which is probably one of the only things that remained intact that was great about the remakes was the world building, you know, the atmosphere, the kind of world it was set in, kind of things like that, the music and stuff like that. And it was just, I think they did a great job with the music, apart from maybe one song that I thought, one piece of music where I was like, oh, that could have been done better. But like I said, very disappointing with that. Don't think I ever quite fully get over the remakes, to be honest. But there you go. But like I said, in general, it's been a good year. Wargame, World of Tanks has been pretty good. Played some great games. Stray, and Battlefield 6 came out recently, and that's been just so much better than than Call of Duty, and it's been, you know, just pretty big hit in general. And this guy, he's just not very good for some reason. He's just pushing me into enemy fire. He's just gonna spend the whole game doing nothing for us on our team, and unfortunately him just not helping in the slightest has cost me most of my hit points. He could have turned around and protected my rear there and gone for the tier 8 which is behind him. Not sure why he's pushing forwards like this. Now I've got to protect. I'm basically a one shot to everything. That's basically I've had a pretty damn good game so far. It's just been kind of ruined by, and here he is again. Bad teammates. I think at the end of this game he's got just over 1,000 damage, which is yeah, not particularly helpful. But yeah, let's get to the and that guy's mistake there just got us an extra kill and took them down to two enemies. It was 4 versus 2, and we got the hit points as well, but I'm not relying on this heavy whatsoever here, and he's probably got the majority of the hit points. And we put a lovely hit into him. We've just got to be very careful. We do not want to be taken out, because I am feeling that we probably might lose this game. I'm not like overstating that I'm like this brilliant player or anything, but this guy behind me is just not helpful. This guy is getting pushed by this guy from behind, so we are now pushing forwards. We put in the normal APCR because we're going to be able to pen him from the rear, that's for sure, but I'm not taking any chances. If he turns around and faces me, I will be definitely putting in the heat to make sure, guarantee the pen. And unfortunately the heavy behind me is just, I don't know. It looks like we might actually cap this game out. Looks like this guy might die. He does die, which is unfortunate. It means this is 3 versus 2. See if we can get that shot into him. We do put in, accidentally load HE at this point. Don't realise I've put in HE even for like 2 seconds, I don't think. That could have cost me the game if I didn't notice that. And the guy in the cat's been chased off, so we're not going to cap. And we've got just under 5,000 combined damage and 3 kills. Not a bad game so far. I prefer if that medium would pull back and support us as a team. It would probably be preferable for all 3 of us to stick together at this point. Kind of waiting for this guy to maybe reload and push back up this way. But yeah, don't think he's going to. Just in a bit of an issue here. So that heavy, he's just, I don't know what he's doing. He's not pushing to the valley to help our medium. He's not pushing down here to help me. I mean, I'm a one shot. He can take a couple of hits, so preferably it would be nice for him to push. No, I can come in and support him, but he's or at least turn around. And I take this flank, and he takes the other, but he's not going to do either. And that medium is going to push for some reason out into the open. I preferably would return and help us defeat this TD, and then maybe we could work together. And he's managed to take out, but he's in the AVRE, to be fair. He's taken out, but that TD has come up behind our heavy. So yeah. And yeah, we're going to get him behind him and try to finish him off. And yeah, he's both fluffed our shots there. Obviously got heat loaded. He's probably going to be reloaded before me. He's trying to guarantee the pen, so am I. And we finish him off. And I just signify to this guy, what is he doing? He came round to rush me. He didn't bother to come down to help. So we just get over 5,000 damage, which is very nice. And 4 kills. It's only a second class, guys. This is still the first gun. I only just got the last gun, but I haven't bothered. I haven't actually used the top gun yet. It's a bit of a... Yeah, I might test it to see which one is better, because there could be a possibility the first gun is better. So obviously it's faster reload. It's got APCR, so it goes the shells go faster. Obviously the second gun has higher alpha, worse accuracy, worse reload, obviously, and it's AP and heat. So we'll see. Obviously at some point I'll compare the guns, but obviously tired of having to grind that line, so just once I've got that gun I was just like, right, I'm doing something else. So yeah, we're in a Cold War game, which obviously you're not going to see many of because I'm not a fan of Cold War, but I've got loads of silver boosters and I'm low on silver, and this was just a really good game. Again, kind of annoying how wargaming works things out. I won't get the best result. I mean, I did really well, like you'll see, but unfortunately didn't get the best results because I didn't get that many kills. But I dished out the damage, which again, like I said, it's always very annoying when you have a really good game, you play really well, just a bit of bad luck that you don't finish people off or get the final shot in, and you get kind of punished for that. But there you go. Obviously it's more important to put a gun out of the game, but if you're the one taking out, doing all the damage, but someone else is just the lucky one to get the last hit in, and they get rewarded for that, it can be very frustrating. Trying to track and pen him, I do. Don't think anybody's going to do any damage to him though. This guy is doing the right thing. He's a pretty good player. He's hull down, so obviously it's more difficult to get a pen, but he's got big cupolas and that thing, so we're whittling him down, and he is trying to, when he's not firing, he's trying to keep his turret moving. He's trying to get me in the turret, but obviously I'm up higher, so that's a very difficult thing to do. And again, this guy is just trying to give me whatever angle I can. We didn't hit his track, unfortunately. He's like basically a one shot now to pretty much most people, but we did hit his ammo. But obviously reusable repair kits, so he'll be repairing that in no time. Just looking for more. I'll be a little bit more aggressive here, but there's obviously some light tanks with missiles, so we have to be a little bit more careful. And of course the chieftain there, his turret armor means nothing, so I'm very unfortunate for him. And obviously like I said, be a bit more aggressive as well. If there was that guy on my left hand side there who keeps poking out. If I was him, I'd probably be loading HE if I had any. I won't be doing any major damage, but obviously he would be whittling down some of my health at least. But yeah, that's the only thing I can say he's doing wrong at this point. Yeah, and he's making it hard for us, but yeah. Unfortunately, RNG said no on that one. Hit a bit low on his cupola there. I think it just hit the top of his turret at a weird angle, and it bounced. This guy would be doing a lot more work if we weren't actually penning him quite frequently. I think he would be here almost continuously. And again, weird angle. And yeah, I feel a little bit annoyed that it didn't pen, to be honest. I mean, that was an extreme angle, but it should have pretty much zero armor there. Yeah, just a bit unfortunate we're not getting that guy to poke out at the right time for us to kill him. And we do get another shot into this guy. He's below half health. We're still on full health. Yeah, we just got a big portion of their team is on this hill over here. So we're holding back the team. Our team is winning the rest of the map. Basically, we've won this game because we've got map control. And people still don't quite understand the importance of map control. The thing is Cold War, both sides tend to just go in one direction. But if that one team stalls and the other team still sends some guys on the other flank, that means you've basically got cross shots on them, and basically means you've lost the game if you stall. And yeah, they've done that, unfortunately, their team. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to pen that one, but thought might as well give it a go. And I didn't quite realise this at the time, but my ammo count is going down pretty drastically at this point. Obviously, I'll be making sure of these shots a little bit more if I was looking at my ammo counter. I mean, still got plenty of shots to go here, but obviously how fast you can reload in these Cold War games means you're going to be firing off a lot of shells. And yeah, this guy is obviously very annoyed by me. He just keeps going for me, and I've penned him again. Oh, sorry about that, pal, but obviously I am a TD. No, sorry, heavy, with good penetration. And he's basically shaking his head at me, trying to get me to miss, and then give himself a shot. He goes for the other guy. But yeah, it's basically been a whole game again, just playing against this one guy, but managed to give out a lot of damage to other people as well. But he's got over 4,000 health, so yeah, it's been pretty damn good. Got the majority of my damage is probably off of him, but we have got just, well, about 9,000 combined right now. That's pretty damn good. This is a very long game for a Cold War game, I must admit, and that means it's fun. The enemy is, there we go. Unfortunately, we didn't get to finish that guy off, but we have pushed. They are getting flanked. I know that pretty much I'm safe in this place. It looks like a light tank's heading towards us. He's pushing. We got pen there, but it was only small shell, so I'm not too worried about taking a few hits right now. I didn't see him get taken out, but apparently he's dead. So we're going to keep pushing. There's only a few guys left. Might as well try to get as much damage as I can before the game's over. But obviously the rest of the team is now pushing, so it seems like it's a bounce because we didn't realise I was damaged my ammo as well, but it would have been easier if I had put that in. Trying to pen and track him, it ain't gonna happen. But he's pretty much the only guy left now, so managed to get another show in. So we got about 12,000 combined. But as you can see, we're going to get 0 kills in this game. And that's going to mean I only get a second class for this. Very unfortunate. But never mind. Anyway, if you did like the video, give it a like and subscribe, guys, because I will be bringing you more replays. And yeah, next year I will be playing more World of Tanks and hopefully giving you more reviews. I still can't live stream for some reason. I have no idea what the issue is, but yeah, unfortunately, I can't really bring you many replays other than some World of Tanks. But we'll try to sort that out at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.